Attention players, we will now begin tonight's main event, our Virtua Fighter 4 Final Tuned Tournament. First, a few words. This game, as many of you know, is an arcade exclusive. Virtua Fighter 4 Final Tuned is the conclusion, the final version of Virtua Fighter 4, and was only released in arcades. We have it here at the Second Loop Arcade, running on original hardware with the original disc on the Sega Naomi 2. It is also, quite possibly, the first time that Virtua Fighter 4 Final Tune has ever been run as a start.gg bracket. Because when I set up this bracket, it did not exist in their system. They added the game to the list so that we could run this event here tonight. A few reminders. Do not tap your cards. The machine will be set to free play for the duration of the competition. The matches will be first to 2, except for finals, which will all be first to 3. Only the loser may change their character. And we will do something different today. We will be conducting interviews before and after grand finals with the players who play in grand finals. Of course, if you make it to grand finals, you are free to opt out. With that, we will begin the first match. And the first match will be Pink Flame 999 versus Especia. Please select your sides and give me a moment to update the information on the stream, and then I will give you the go-ahead to begin your match. You may begin.
Come on! Fight one! Ready? Go! KO! Fight two! Ready? Go!
Pink Flame gets the knockdown, goes for a grab, creates some distance. Knocks down, no follow-up. Whiffs that.
Fight three! Ready? Go! KO!
Ends with a grab to take that round.
Go!
And completely whiffs that, goes over Pink Flame's head.
KO! Fight five!
They're 2-2. This is the final round. And especially it takes him down and wins her first point.
Game over. Fight one! Ready? Go!
Goes in for the grab. I've been told by players that the inputs for this game are stricter even than Virtua Fighter 5.
Fight two!
And a knockout. Looks like it would have been a ring out had he had enough health. And knocked down. The follow-up takes the round.
Ready? Go!
Kicking a man while he's down. Jumps up, but all for nothing. No follow-up there. Maybe she properly judged that that was too much space. Has him on the ropes. He's against the fence. Grabs him and pummels him. Breaks his way out with a grab
KO!
and takes the round.
Fight four! Ready?
whiffs a grab. Pink Flame knocks her down. She whiffs that kick. And goes for a follow-up, but it whiffs. And that one didn't. That's the 3. And she takes the second point and wins her first match of this tournament. Especia will be moving on, and Pink Flame has been sent to losers brackets. A moment to update the stream information. This next match will be KC Fusion versus Exa 99.
Fight 1. Ready? Go!
The slow walk.
KO! Fight 2. Ready? Go!
Both these players playing classic Virtua Fighter characters here. Both these characters have been in the series since Virtua Fighter 1.
Fight 3. Ready? Go!
It's a game this arcade operator remembers fondly. I grew up with my dad having that cab in our house. This series is one of the reasons Second Loop Arcade exists today. Tries to go for a follow-up after the floaty, but the follow-up misses. Still takes...
Ready? Go!
That follow-up lands. Oh, goodness. And that's the first point for Exa.
Fight 1. Ready? Go!
Knew there was no way he was gonna follow up with that space. Move back to make sure he was safe.
Fight 2. Ready? Go! KO!
That's the second
Ready?
round for KC Fusion.
four. Ready? Go!
AC Fusion's got to be thinking, how can I adapt? How can I use what has been working, discard what hasn't? There you go. Now the matches are 1-1. This close to getting sent to loser bracket.
Fight one. Ready? Go!
And right out the gate, a little bit of the juggle there. Tried to go for the overhead, but was knocked out of the air.
Fight two. Ready? Go!
Both players are being careful about their spacing there.
Fight three. Ready? Go!
And Exa takes the round. Goes for a grab, but whiffs it.
Fight four. Ready?
There you go. KC Fusion is 1 point away from taking this match. Gotta have nerves of steel. Don't get distracted. Don't get too in your head.
KO. Fight five.
Both players at 2-2. Ever takes this round. Send the other player to loser's bracket and will continue on in winners. And Exa ecstatic, happy about that win. Locked in there. These are the exciting battles you see here at Second Loop Arcade, folks. Now, let me update the stream information. As I do that, take a look at this. We have merch, folks. Yes, Second Loop Arcade has official arcade merch, and you can find it at our website or from the link in the description here. I will quickly update the bracket information. This next match is Wusha Man versus AV. Yeah. Once again, AV, just as he was earlier today in the Sonic the Fighters tournament, making sure to use those pursuits, not leave any damage undealt where it could be. Making sure to kick them while they're down. And whiffs that, gets punished. Man takes that first round.
Fight 3. Ready? Go! Fight 4. Ready? Go!
Man does not go for a follow-up.
Fight 5. Ready? Go! Take that!
And AV takes that first point.
So, what? Fight 1. Ready? Go! Fight 2. Ready? Go!
Man being careful here. Getting those hits, then pulling back. Trying not to get retaliated against. And it's paying off.
Fight 3. Ready? Go!
Gets a knockdown. Again pulling back. And AV ends that with the grab.
Fight 4. Ready? Go!
I know AV, this comeback is absolutely possible, folks. Man maybe a little too careful there. Doesn't follow up after AV's complete whiff of that body slam. Oh, goodness. And Man counted on making the right move at the right time, and he did. Waited for AV to pounce, and he countered. Now they are at 1-1.
So, what?
Fight one. Ready? Go! Fight two. Ready? Go! Fight three. Ready? Go!
I don't know what follow-ups Pi has for a knockdown, folks, but I think that Ushaman wants to be successful in this tournament. I think he's going to have to switch it up. He's going to have to start using them.
Fight four. Ready? Go!
Just too much damage being left. See there? Too much damage being left undealt. I'm certain of it. Got to keep that pressure on. Keep your opponent on the ropes. Don't give them any time to think. And blocked and countered. And that is AV's first win of this tournament. Moment to update stream info. Next match will be Jimbo Slice versus Virtua Cope.
Fight one. Ready? Go! Fight! Fight two. Ready? Go! Fight three. Ready? Go!
And Virtua Cope takes that first match. Jimbo with character change here. Oh. Sorry, folks. Playing as Lao.
Ready? Go!
And he's turning things around here with Tao Pai Pai. Oh my goodness, he hit him so hard he broke the columns. And there you go, the character change working out here for Jimbo Slice.
Fight one. Ready? Go!
And
KO! Fight two. Ready? Go!
Virtua Cope whiffing those kicks.
Fight three. Ready? Go!
Gets a grab. And it's devastating. Oh my goodness. Jimbo goes for the knockdown, doesn't go for a follow-up. Dashing in and out, trying to be unpredictable.
Fight four. Ready? Go!
And
Fight five. Ready?
they are at 2-2. This is anyone's match.
KO!
And Virtua Cope takes it. One moment as I update the stream. Yep. Yeah. Appreciate it. Next. So no. You're in the next one. Yeah, if I go to the next. Do you have something to do right now, or? Oh yeah, you're definitely not gonna make it to the end of the tournament then. We can go to your match though. We're gonna go to this one now. Yeah. That's you, right? Yeah. The next match will be Pink Flame 999 versus KC Fusion. Once again, that's Pink Flame 999 versus KC Fusion. Excuse me? Oh, one sec, I'll have to come over and reset. Just press start.
Ready? Go! KO! Fight 2! Ready? Go!
Fusion. Going for the follow-ups.
Fight 3! Ready? Go!
A bit of a juggle there.
KO! Fight 4! Ready? Go! KO! Fight 5! Ready? Go!
Sitting at 2-2. And that's the first point for KC Fusion.
Fight one. Ready? Go! KO! Fight two. Ready? Go! KO! Fight three. Ready? Go! KO!
And that's the match. All right, folks, give me a moment to update this information here. Now, that last match was the first match of Losers Bracket. Now we're in the second match of Losers Bracket, which is Wusha Man versus Jimbo Slice.
One. Ready? Go! KO!
That was a close one, folks. Just pixels there.
Fight two. Ready? Go! Fight three. Ready? Go!
Oh, goodness. Even the players had a reaction for that knockout. Now Pai getting two-pieced.
Fight 5. Ready? Go! Ring out!
I saw that coming. It's the ring out. Look at the instant replay.
Game over.
And that's the first point for Wuxia Man. Wow, that opening in the fence, it was just too tempting.
Fight 1. Ready? Go! Fight 2. Ready? Go! Fight 3. Ready? Go!
Getting right back in there.
Go!
Wuxia Man's got to lock in if he has any chance taking this point.
Fight 5. Ready? Go!
On the very close here, folks. Wuxia Man's in danger.
Ring out!
And it's the ring out. Wuxia Man takes the point via ring out. Right, let me update that. Jimbo Slice is sent to the spectator stands. We are now moving on to winners semis. This next match will be Especia versus Exa 99.
Fight one. Ready? Go.
Immediately, Exa trying to make room. Knocked especially out of the startup of that move. Saw him bounce off the wall. Wasn't able to follow through. It's tense. The leg sweep.
Fight two. Ready? Go.
Exa keeping the pressure on. Trying to turn this around. Basically, it takes the second round.
Ready? Go.
Kicks him while he's down.
KO.
Wanna fight again?
Game over.
And Especia takes that first round, or that first point. Exa with a character change here.
One. Ready? Go.
Again, starts off this match by making a bit of room. Might be a little cautious. Time to take in the opponent, see what it's all about. Oh, right there. And the crowd reacts. They saw the danger of that ring out.
KO. Fight three. Ready? Go. KO.
Looked like especially it was fishing for a ring out there.
Ready? Go.
Got a vitality disadvantage. Woo. And the grab.
KO.
And that is X's first point. They are at 1-1.
Fight one. Ready? Go.
Bessie is sticking with her character choice. She has faith in Vanessa.
KO. Fight two. Ready? Go. KO.
Right out of the gate here.
Ready? Go.
Gets the knockdown and the follow-up and the forward kick. And that is it. Vanessa stays in winner's bracket and has sent Exa to losers.
Game over.
That's Aspecia 2 and Exa 1. Update that on the bracket. And next we have AV versus Virtua Cope. That's AV versus Virtua Cope.
Fight one. Ready? Go!
AV was earlier today the winner of our Sonic the Fighters tournament.
KO! Fight two. Ready? Go! Take that!
Whiffs on the body slam.
Fight three. Ready? Go!
Gets that grab. Whew.
Excellent.
Oh, goodness. And that is the first point for AV.
Feel the real power.
Fight one. Ready? Go!
And whiffs the lariat.
Take that.
KO!
Gets the grab and the backhand slap.
Fight two. Ready? Go! Excellent. Fight three. Ready? Go!
This is it, folks.
KO!
sink or swim. There you go. Swam. Sorry, folks. Looks like I marked down the first round incorrectly there. So AV wins that match 2-0. He is going on to winners finals. For now, but for now, we are going to jump down to losers bracket. This is the losers quarterfinals. This will be Virtua Cope versus AC Fusion. One moment, folks. I'll be right back. All right, so losers quarterfinals. This next match will be Exa999 versus Wuxia Man. That's Exa999 and Wuxia Man. Wuxia Man.
Come on, let's begin. Fight one. Ready? Go!
Wuxia Man might be going for the ring out here. There you go.
Fight two. Ready? Go! Fight three. Ready? Go! KO! Fight four. Ready? Go!
Lucha Man looking for that opening, and it comes.
Fight 5. Ready? Go! Game over.
And that's the first point for Exa.
Here I come.
Fight 1. Ready? Go! KO! Fight 2. Ready? Go!
Oh my goodness.
Fight 3.
Exa is one round away from knocking Lucha Man out of the tournament. Lucha Man might have to be more aggressive if he wants to stay in here. Just a couple of hits left, and that's it. Lucha Man is sent to the stands, and Exa stays in the tournament here in losers bracket. Go ahead and update that. Oh, moment. This next match is losers quarterfinals, Virtua Cope versus KC Fusion. That's Virtua Cope versus KC Fusion.
Go! Ring out! Fight 2! Ready? Go!
And KC Fusion forcing a quick ring out.
KO! Fight 3! Ready? Go!
Oh, that's gotta hurt, folks.
KO! Go! KO! Fight 2! Ready? Go! KO! Fight 3! Ready? Go! KO! Fight 4! Ready?
AC Fusion fighting for his survival here, trying to stay in the tournament. And that a tech grab?
KO! Fight 5! Ready? Go!
Fusion going for this comeback.
Ring out!
It's the ring out. AC Fusion takes the point via ring out. Virtua Coke jumped over him and basically self-destructed. Here we go.
Fight 1! Ready? Go!
I see it. I see it coming. Do you see what I see? Oh no, but he fights his way out with just pixels left.
Ready? Go!
Virtua Coke doesn't miss the opportunity to punish. There's a cannon between them, closes the distance.
KO!
One more point. One more round from Virtua Coke will send KC Fusion back in his bags. It's close. He's near the edge of that ring.
KO!
And that is it. AC Fusion is sent home. Two. It's losers quarters.
opponent. Fight one. Ready? Go! KO! Fight two. Ready? Go! KO! Fight three. Ready? Go!
Oh, goodness.
Fight four. Ready? Go! KO!
If that's all you got, then get out of
Bestia takes that first point.
Game over.
You're not a worthy opponent.
Fight one. Ready? Go! KO! Fight two. Ready? Go! KO! Fight three. Ready? Go!
Lifts.
KO! Fight four. Ready? Go! Ready? Go!
This is the final round.
KO!
And AV takes that point.
come on. Fight one. Ready? Go! Fight two. Ready? Go! Fight three. Ready? Go! KO! Fight four. Ready? Go! KO! Fight five. Ready? Go!
Just one hit. And Especia takes that point. First to three.
Fight one. Ready? Go!
Here we go. Oh, the disrespect, the body slam after the knockout.
KO! Fight three.
AV looking to turn this around. One more one more round will have them tied. 2 points each. Close to the ring here. Goes for the lariat, body slam, and takes the point. Now we're at 2-2.
You're not a worthy opponent.
Shut up. Just come on.
Fight one. Ready? Go!
Winner of this point will go on to grand finals. Everything is on the line. A reminder, the winner of this tournament will get
Fight two. Ready? Go!
Take that.
prizes including $50 cash.
Take that.
Fight three. Ready? Go!
And that is it. AV takes that point and goes on to grand finals. Moment here, folks. Gotta check something real quick. All right, we are moving on to Don't start the match yet. Don't start yet. Don't start yet. Wait till I announce it. All right, folks, one moment. One moment. Yeah. All right, this is losers semifinals and is first to two. This is Virtua Cope versus Exa 99. You may begin. As a reminder, the prize for first place in tonight's tournament is $50 cash, 1 free gachapon, no randomness, simply point to the one you want and we will open the machine and hand it to you, and a free 1-week all-game pass to Second Loop Arcade. And Exa ends it with a grab.
Fight 2. Ready? Go! Fight 3. Ready? Go!
Ooh, went for that grab and got hit.
Fight 4. Ready? Go!
And the whiffs.
Fight 5. Ready? Go!
Trying to get some extra damage with the wall bounce. And that is the first point for
Game over.
Virtua Cope.
Fight 1. Ready? Go! Fight 2. Ready? Go! Fight 3. Ready? Go! Fight 4. Ready? Go!
This is match point for Virtua Cope.
Ready? Go!
Exo's got to lock in to have a chance of staying in this tournament. And that is it. Virtua Cope wins. Those losers semis. All right, we are going to advance now to losers finals, and this will decide who goes on to grand finals and faces AV, who has already won one tournament here today at Second Loop Arcade, the grand finals winner of Sonic the Fighters. This losers finals will be Aspecia versus Virtua Cope. Select your sides and give me a moment to update the stream information. You may begin.
Fight one! Ready? Go! Fight two! Ready? Go! Ring out! Fight three! Ready? Go!
Amazing. And that is the first point for Aspecia.
You're all talk. You can't win with that technique.
Fight one! Ready? Go!
Amazing.
KO. Fight 2. Ready? Go. KO. Fight 3. Ready? Go.
Specia said, if you're gonna block, I'm going to grab. Very close to the edge of that ring here. Dangerous for Virtua Cope. Ooh. Countered.
KO.
And that is the second point for Specia here. One more point, she will secure her spot in Grand Finals.
Fight 1. Ready? Go. KO. Fight 2. Ready? Go. KO. Fight 3.
Specia one round from taking this match and securing her place in Grand Finals. Virtua Cope has a way to go if he wants to turn this around. And that might be it. And with that, Specia takes her third point and secures her place in tonight's Grand Finals for Virtua Fighter 4 Final Tuned. And now, very briefly, we will do interviews with the two players who will be playing in Grand Finals. That is AV and Specia. One moment, folks. One moment, folks, setting up the second microphone for our interviewees. All right, so who would like to go first? All right, step into the frame of the camera. Just a few quick questions. Don't read the screen. So you have fought tooth and nail to get where you are right now, right? You are in grand finals of tonight's tournament. This is perhaps the first Virtua Fighter 4 Final Tune tournament. I'm not sure if in the States, but definitely on Start.gg. This is a very rare hardware, and you are in grand finals of this tournament. I mean, that's amazing. What is your history with Virtua Fighter? How long have you been playing these games?
Well, the crazy thing is about Virtua Fighter, I had no history up until 2025. Well, last year. I was introduced to it by Virtua Fighter 5 Revo, and I played the beta and I enjoyed it, and then I kept playing more at another arcade, at Don's Arcade. I would play it frequently with some friends there, and then I grew really attached to it, and then I got to meet more people of the community, and I really liked the community. But I just started learning once the Revo came out, so I've only had, I think it's been a year and some months with Virtua Fighter alone, but with fighting games overall, it's been like 5 years that I've been playing and learning.
Community is a big part of these games. So would you say that you have more experience with 2D fighters then?
No, crazy thing, no. I started off at 3D. I started off as a Tekken player.
Oh, okay.
I started learning Tekken 7 Season 4, and then I would compete. I competed 2022, and I've been competing ever since.
Amazing.
But then I transitioned to Third Strike.
Yeah.
Oh, Tekken 8, then Third Strike. And now I play Third Strike and Virtua Fighter.
So you definitely have a mind for 3D. It's not alien to you going from Tekken to this. It's a little different, but
it's familiar.
But it's amazing. And so what are you feeling now being in grand finals?
I feel great. I honestly was manifesting this. Once you introduced the interview, I was like, I want to be in that interview. I'm going to be in that interview. So I'm very happy that I made it in the interview at least. But I'm really happy. I just told myself, just keep trying your best. But I really wanted this, so I'm very happy with where I'm at right now.
Amazing, and we have all enjoyed watching you play here. We enjoyed, including the rock paper scissors match that you played earlier. That was amazing. I saw the reads. It was the draw, and then finally, But so, is there anything that you're keeping in mind going into this match? Because you fought a long way to go to get here. You're coming up from loser's bracket, so in order to win, you're going to have to get a bracket reset. You're going to have to lock in.
Forgot about that.
Is there anything that you're keeping in mind?
Well, I just keep reminding myself I really need to focus on how AV plays, and I just need to adapt, keep adapting, and just don't make the same mistake over and over. That's one of my biggest weaknesses, making the same mistake over and over. So I just have to keep reminding myself to keep adapting and keep thinking of my options.
Great, yes, and that is good advice for those of you at home as well. That is one of the keys that will take you far as a fighting game player, right? Is being able to adapt, not getting stuck in the flow, doing the same thing over and over again. All right, well, thank you for speaking with us. We look forward to watching your match. So AV, the man, the myth, the legend, the winner of today's Sonic the Fighters tournament. This is your second grand finals today. How are you feeling?
I feel great, man. I'm just so glad to be here to play some games with all of my friends.
Amazing, amazing. And what is your history with Virtua Fighter? Have you been playing these games for a long time?
No, actually, I've always been a 2D guy, so I didn't start getting into 3D till maybe 2 years ago with VF5. VF5 just really opened my eyes of how good 3D fighting could be, and I've just been hooked ever since.
Amazing. So seems like that game did a lot for the community.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, and so is there anything that you're keeping in mind coming into this match?
My friend Especia, she is very, very good. She's probably the best Vanessa player I've ever played against in VF5 or in this game, so she is very, very dangerous, so I definitely have to be on top of everything because she could punish me really, really well.
Amazing. Well, we look forward to watching the competition.
Thanks, JJ,
and thank you for speaking with us.
Of course, man. Thank you.
All right, so we will jump over to cabinet. And once again, this is grand. Once again, this is grand finals, and it is between AV and Aspecia. And I don't want to make a mistake on this. Prizes for today's tournament are: first place will win $50 cash, a free gachapon, no randomness, no rolling. They will simply point to the one they want on the art card, and we will open the machine and hand it to them. And a 1-week all game pass to Second Loop Arcade. As I have said before, everything is on the line. This is the place where the best battles happen. This is the Second Loop. Let's get into it. Virtua Fighter 4 Final Tune. And it is the final battle of Virtua Fighter 4. Virtua Fighter 4 Final Tune. All right, you may begin. Or you may begin your Rochambeau game. Here we go. Rock. Paper beats rock. Scissors is scissors. And scissors beats paper. It's 1-1. Paper and paper. And paper beats rock. AV gets his choice. And he takes the second seat. One moment. You may begin.
So,
Are you ready for the battle of a lifetime?
Ready? Go!
And the whiffs, and AV uses the opportunity to get that grab, tosses her very near the ring edge, looking at a potential ring out, but the KO comes first.
Ready? Go!
We're at 1-1 here, folks.
Fight 4. Ready? Go!
take that!
And the grab misses with that body slam, gets punished for it. That one doesn't miss. AV takes his second round.
Ready? Go!
Here we go. And Especia takes that first point.
Shut up.
Fight one. Ready? Go! KO! Fight two. Ready? Go! Fight three. Ready? Go!
Just a couple of hits here, and AV takes it. Now at 1-1.
Fight one. Ready? Go!
And with the lariat, gets the grab. This might be a ring out. No, it's a KO first.
Fight two. Ready? Go!
Take that. Take that.
KO! Fight three. Ready? Go!
The grab's gonna do some massive damage. Just a sliver of health left. And that's the point for AV. He is 1 point from being the victor of this tournament.
Fight one. Ready? Go! KO! Fight two. Ready? Go!
Ooh, almost punished for the whip, but it's a reversal, and Especia takes that round.
Ready? Go! Excellent. Fight four. Ready? Go!
AV is 1 point away, one round away from winning this tournament. Specia is 1 round away from hanging on narrowly. Got to lock in, folks. It's almost there. Come on. And that's it. AV wins the tournament. AV is the champion of tonight's Virtua Fighter 4 Final Tuned Tournament. Moment, let me grab this microphone so that your champion can say a few words to you. AV, come step into the camera for a moment. Tell these folks, how are you feeling now? You have won Second Loop Arcade's very first Virtua Fighter 4 Final Tuned Tournament. You are the winner. In fact, you won 2 tournaments today. How does it feel right now? Let the people get an insight into that feeling.
I feel pretty honored right now. I'm pretty hyped about it. I think this is the first time anyone's ever won back-to-back tournaments in one day. I don't know if that's true or not.
Justin D won 3.
Okay,
I
Jason
think,
D.
once.
Jason D. Shout out to Jason D.
Yeah,
real,
Jason D.
Really cool guy.
won 3, but
either way, I'm super happy. I'm super excited. I'm just so glad everybody came out to play. It was awesome. It was awesome. Just to have the opportunity to play VF4 on an arcade cab is amazing. So lucky.
Yeah, and it was great to watch as well. I mean,
you, buddy. Thank you.
Amazing stuff out there. Amazing turnout. I saw some great moves. Also, I mean, how does it feel? You also won a prize. You won $50 cash.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
you won a free gachapon.
Yes, I did.
And you won a 1-week free pass to all of the games in the arcade. I mean,
I had no idea about that. Thank you so much. That's amazing.
You got a lot of fun ahead of you, right?
Yes, I do. Thank you. I always have a lot of fun coming to Second Loop. It's always the best, man.
Yeah, this is the place where it happens, folks. You got to be here. Got to be here and see it for yourself. It's great to watch the YouTube videos. You should do that as well. But you got to see it for yourself. Second Loop, this is the place you want to be.
Yes, definitely. Always try to come out here, always.
All right, well, thank you for competing, and thank you for speaking with us.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, and let us know, take a look, think about what gachapon you want, and we will get you your prizes in a moment. All right, folks, that is it for tonight. As I said, this is the place where it happens. That is our Virtua Fighter 4 Final Tuned Tournament. But although that is it for our programming, the arcade will be open until 1 a.m. tonight. Remember, it is a Saturday, and that is how we roll here at the Second Loop. Remember to check out our merch and watch all of the videos, watch all of the replays, watch all of the tournaments, and we will see you soon here at the Second Loop. Remember, all of our links are in the description. So we'll see you here.